Alright, so this is for your foldable. Now I know I'm not going to be here, so that's why I'm going over this with you. Remember, we're doing this based on our naming, so you're going to have to deal with monoatomic or binary ionic compounds, and then your polyatomic ionic compounds, and your acids and bases, and your covalent bonds. Alright, there's step-by-step. If you don't want to follow this, you're more than welcome to if you want to, but for this you'll need to get a pair of scissors, you'll need to get a piece of paper. Paper's in the drawer that it usually is in. Scissors are, you need to ask the sub to get them out for you, and please return them so I don't lose all of them. That'd be wonderful. So, I know this is already folded in half. Remember, hot dog style, not hamburger. You need to cut this into 4 sections so it's nice and fixed for you. I think that you can figure out how to do this part on your own. I don't think you need me to show you how to cut a piece of paper. And yeah, this isn't perfect, but at least it'll work. Alright? Now, I mean, if you end up like me and you have this extra stuff here, you might want to place this a different way. Now, the 4 flaps can go as they go. If you look at your step-by-step instructions, you'll write ionic on here to show your formula. So write the name of a cation. So here we're showing as compound starts with groups 1, 2, and 13, and they will always have a cation, so our plus charge, and our anion, our minus charge. Alright, that's what that one's going to have. Now this one is talking about your transition metals. So compound starting with a transition metal, so remember, the ones that don't need Roman numerals are going to be silver. Ag plus is always Ag plus. So silver is always 1. Zinc is always zinc plus 2. And cadmium, Cd, is always Cd 2 plus as well. Alright. Compounds starting with a nonmetal, and then compounds starting with an H. Or starting with hydrogen. So this is what it should look like on the front. And as you go through, you'll write down the special instructions or special informations as you go. So you'll have your, as you go here, this is going to be your, so your definitions will be there. So we're looking at ionic formula. And then examples. Alright, so that's what your ionic formula / and naming rules. And so that's what should go here. And your exact things that should go on there are in your worksheet, or not your worksheet, but in your step-by-step foldable instructions. All right, part 2, what I look at is going to be ionic formula with transition metals. And remember, has Roman numerals. Always ends in "ide." For the second part, and then your polyatomic ions are going to be the name of the polyatomic. So, name of polyatomic. All right. And this, so also put your special rules on here. And your examples. And that's what goes there. So if we do our non-metals, this would be for covalent formulas. Your prefix names and numbers. And ends in "ide." And other special rules, which that's pretty much it. Basically what you're doing with this is you're taking your notes and then examples here. And that's what it should look like right there. So that's going to go compounds starting with non-metal. So basically when you look at your test, you should be able to see compounds to start with, compounds to start with, and we look for what it starts with, and then we can answer it based on the rules that we're given in this. So in the last part, our acids, we're talking about whatever kind of acid it is. So acid naming. Remember, binary ends in "ide," all that fun stuff. Is going to be equal to hydro, whatever it is, ic acid. If it ends in "ate," equals our ic acid, and ends in "ite," is going to be your us acid. Alright, so that's probably what should be on there. This is a abbreviated version, and then of course we got our examples. And using the examples on your presentation is probably a pretty good idea, because it's going to probably show what it all looks like. And so this is what your study help should be with your foldable. It is very helpful. So you go through, put whatever you want on here to help you remember it. Your basic information is on your Google Classroom with this, and with your video, and with the presentation. You should be able to get that. Alright. If you have any questions, please email me. I will try to answer it. I hope it goes well on Friday without me. And thank you much. Have a good day.